Thank you. And Jose, I do have something to say about Wisconsin. I'm from Wisconsin, and my sister Jennifer still lives there. She got married for the first time to a man named Jose. He happens to be Mexican. And his last name is Lopez, so now my sister is Jennifer Lopez. So yeah, I'm a nurse, and I'm a people pleaser. It kind of goes together. This is how much I am a people pleaser. I was in high school and my parents wanted me to be a nurse, and they sent me to be a volunteer at a hospital. And I knew right away, I don't want to be a nurse. I looked at these nurses who had worked there for like 30, 35, 40 years, and oh my God, they looked older than my mother. They're bent over like this because they have a herniated disc somewhere, from all the lifting and running around. They've got varicose veins on varicose veins. They got bags under their eyes from all the night shifts and everything. I don't want to be a nurse. That's not for me. But I wanted to please my parents. I am a people pleaser on steroids. Who goes to college for 4 years and works their whole life at a job they don't like to please their parents? Really bad. Well, nursing is really bad because you are like the lowest person in the hierarchy in the hospital. I am not kidding. Nobody listens to you. Absolutely nobody has respect for you. I can be in the middle of a sterile dressing change or a catheterization, whatever, and a housekeeper will come into the patient's room and demand that I go out in the hall and clean up some vomit on the floor because it was my patient that did it. Because you see, housekeeping doesn't have to clean up any human excrement. You have to have a bachelor in nursing to do that. That's like, can you imagine a surgeon after an operation and they go, oh, before you leave, you better clean that blood off the floor because you did it. It's a horrible profession. And then you need to work a couple of jobs to make ends meet. Like when I talked about these ladies and how horrible they looked, you know what was even more frightening? Their bank account. After working all those years. When I was first nurse, I made $5 an hour. And my male counterpart that went to engineering school was making $20 an hour. So, anyway, just a second, I lost my train of thought. I get so excited. I usually don't have anybody tell me this to me. They keep listening to me. So I work a couple of jobs, and I also work home health. And it's all about the money. Don't think anybody cares about you. It's all about the money. Like when I go in, I don't mean to sound crass, but when I go in to take care of you, while I'm there, I care. But when I'm not there, I don't care. So I'm out in the field doing visits, and my office, the home health office, calls me. And see, home health is like vultures. If they know someone's being discharged from the hospital and they need home health, they just want to pounce on the person because everybody wants to get them. So they call me and they go, it's almost 5 o'clock, quitting time. Oh, go to this patient's house. We just got the referral. Go, go, go. So they give me the address, and it's in Glendale, and I go to, it's like Parker Street, and I can't find the place, and they go, no, it's Parker Avenue. So then I finally find it, and there's this woman on the balcony, and she waves to me, and I'm like, okay, I finally found it. I want to hurry up, and I want to get home. So I go in there, and she's Armenian, and I have a hard time pronouncing like these long Armenian names. They all end with like Ian. It's like Kasha Suswa Ian. And so I asked her, if that's who she was, and she says yes, and she speaks broken English, but very nice older lady. And I talked about the hospital. She said, yeah. And so I sit down and, I take her vital signs, her blood pressure and everything. And then I have to look at her. So, I take a look at her naked, her whole body. And anyway, I couldn't find where she had her operation. I couldn't find her sutures. And I said, well, you were just in the hospital last week. You just had an operation. She said, no. I said, well, you were just in the hospital. Yeah, 38 years ago I had a boy. I said, no, that's not what I mean. And I said, you were just in the hospital with having an operation. No, he's doing real good. Thanks God. He's doing very good.
Thanks God.
Anyway, I find out this isn't the right person. This isn't the patient. So anyway, I apologized profusely, and she says, and I'm going to leave, right? And she says, I'm cooking dinner. Stay and eat something. And I thought, you know what? All my life they tell us nurses, oh, don't accept tips, don't accept any gifts or anything. And I thought about my male counterparts in engineering who get, severance pay and they get stock options. And I thought, God darn it all, the home health agency is not going to know the difference. I'm staying for dinner. And she invited me back next week, and I had dinner again. It was really good. So my daughter said to me, Mom, I want to go to college and be a nurse, just like you. And I said, first of all, you're going to get in a line of work where you're paid a lot more money. Second of all, you're going to be able be in a job where you work more steady hours. And third of all, most important, you're treated with respect. And I'm really happy to say she didn't go into nursing. She's a stripper. I'm Charley Karlotta.